Hey everyone, the LEGO Movie 2 set's finally released today, and today I'm going to review for you set number 70830, Sweet Mayhem Systar Starship. Now, I was basically in the LEGO store trying to decide which one I should buy, this one or the house set, Emmett's house set, because even though the house set looked a little bit bland, I mean, it's just a house, it's like a playhouse kind of. I still thought it was kind of interesting, you know, I was thinking of maybe using it for stop motions or something. But then I just couldn't decide because of the design of this, so I finally chose this set instead. Another set that I got was the big Rex set, Rex Danger Vest. I got the bigger one, so I'm gonna review that too. But this is the one I'm gonna be reviewing first. So the LEGO Movie has always been a new kind of concept. All their sets have been just really unique compared to like Lego City or something. That's just my opinion. Because, you know, for Marvel sets, Marvel licensed sets, they are based on a certain scene in a movie or something else. But this one, for the LEGO Movie, they basically have all the freedom they have. And, like, they came up with this. And it's just something that hasn't been created before, which is really awesome. And this is her ship. And the cool thing is that this ship, even though the colors don't match, obviously it's pink over here, it literally looks like... what is it, her name? Oh my god. Something Mayhem. I literally cannot find the name of it. Okay, yeah, Sweet Mayhem. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I forgot it, but it literally looks exactly like Sweet Mayhem's mask, which is really cool, but obviously they can't get the design of the black area of the mask, but it just literally looks like the same thing, which is really cool. There are a few stickers, even though these 4 pieces are printed and this whole window is printed. But before we look at the minifigures, let's take a look at the ship itself. So the ship itself, it doesn't have too many play features. I mean, it's just supposed to be displayed like that, and it's just really cool. And they had a nice use of the balloon pieces, the air balloon pieces from the LEGO Friends sets, and they just made it smoothed out, and it just makes it look more like a mask. And they've also smoothed this kind of area out. Just everything about this ship just looks really smoothed out. There's the kind of, what is that you call it, aqua blue that is all around the set, and then there's also a hint of purple, just like she has, Sweet Mayhem. And once you open it over here, you can't really see that much, but yeah, you can see there's 2 knobs over here, and I don't know if you can see in the back, but there's literally nothing in the back. There's no like inside compartment or anything. It's just the seat and the rest of the ship. So inside, she actually fits perfectly. I think I'll show that towards the end of the video, but she fits, like, it's all the pieces, or the way they made the cockpit is just perfect, and there's no like way she'll be squished or anything. She has plenty of space. But yeah, and then I think you can open this up. No, okay. So these can turn. I don't know why you want to turn. It doesn't look like thrusters or anything. Maybe this is the kind of thing where you'll let her boost or something like that, but you know, you can turn it around 360. But the only issue I have is I think one of them had scratches for the big disc piece. I don't know if I can take it off. It'll kind of fall apart at that point. But yeah, when I was trying to build it, the aqua blue kind of piece just didn't seem like it was perfect. I don't know how to say it, but like there's a bunch of scratches, which I didn't really like. So I'm probably going to have to replace the pieces for that. And the weird thing about this that makes this ship stand out is it has a sticker sheet. I can take this off, actually. I can put it off later, but it literally has an entire roll of stickers, which obviously I'm not going to use at all. But you just get a sticker sheet with a bunch of random stickers, which obviously plays a part in the movie. If you saw in the trailer, Sweet Mayhem uses the stickers to like capture a wild style, something like that. So I don't know. I really don't know if Sweet Mayhem's a bad guy or a good guy. She might be a bad guy at first, something like that. But I'm just excited for the movie. And the sets obviously make me even more excited for the movie. And on the bottom, there's a few thrusters, more thrusters, I don't know, engines kind of. And you just tilt it however you want. And you can do that. And over here, at first, when I was building it, I thought this was a seat, but it's actually not. It's another kind of projectile. If I wanted to shoot it, I would shoot it right here, and I lost it, but I have a double. We have another one, but this is basically what shoots out, and it's a little star, and they also give you the actual star. They don't just give you a printed star, but if you can see over here, these can actually open, which is really cool. Thankfully, I didn't mess up on the stickers that bad. I still kind of messed up, but you know, I'm just trying not to think about it because it still looks like I did the sticker placement pretty well, especially this Systar system sticker. And over here on the right side, or the left side, you can see the two things included, which is Happy Star, which is seen in the trailer, and even the Happy Heart. And they have enough space to be able to fit into them. And this is all printed, which is really cool. If this was a sticker, I'd be pretty disappointed. But these are both printed, and it fits perfectly. Sometimes, yeah, it would go perfectly over here, and it just fits seamlessly, which is awesome. And hidden behind here is actually her guns. So if you take this off, you have both her blasters. I kind of don't want to put it on because I feel like I'm going to mess it up because I'm not familiar with LEGO Friends figures that much. They're kind of flimsy in my opinion, but these are the guns she is included with, and you can just cover that up and save it for storage. And on the right side, you get, this is the sticker I kind of messed up on, but again, I'm just not trying to think about it. Still, if you just look at it quick glance, it just looks really cool anyways. I don't know if that's the seat. I think that's a toilet. It kind of looks like a toilet, which is kind of weird. And also another sticker placement in the back over there showing like the vital signs of maybe Emmett's supposed to probably be trapped over there. Or maybe it's placed like this and this is probably a seat. I'm not really sure. But you get another new piece, which is a heart piece. It's like a 1x1 tile, but it kind of has rounds on both sides. And you close that up, and you close this up as well. So you can't really move this around that much. It stops right here. And this also can be moved a little bit, but I try not to move that as much because it kind of feels like these things will fall apart. So I try to be as gentle as possible. And again, the inside of the ship, but I'll keep that open. So before I put them in, well, I put, oh my god, I keep forgetting her name. Sweet Mayhem. Before I put her in, I'm just gonna show you the minifigures first. So first off is Wild Style, her Apocalypseburg version, and she comes with two new pieces. Well, obviously the hair was new from the start from the first movie, but this time it has goggles onto it. And also a scarf piece, which comes as a separate thing. I kind of don't want to take it off. And on the back, it's kind of the same thing as the old Wild Style minifigure, but this time she has like hips, which is kind of weird. I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with it, but still, it's just kind of weird how they changed that. And you can see an angry face on the back, and she has a bow and arrow. Well, she doesn't have a bow and arrow. She has a bunch of arrows in her kind of arrow holder, and that's her. And there's printing on the legs, which is cool. They don't even do that much printing for Marvel minifigures, which is kind of weird. One side is a really happy face, and another side is kind of an angry face. And you put that on, and there you go. That's Wild Style. Then we have Emmett. There's literally nothing that's changed about him, except for the face expression, which I really like because it's brand new, and I always like new face expressions. And over here is kind of a shocked face. And the cool thing about this minifigure is instead of just making it the original Emmett minifigure, since I think they've been captured or their entire city has been turned into complete chaos, you can see there's a bunch of scratches on his uniform. I don't know if that was there from the beginning of the first movie or throughout the first movie, but I definitely think he's more battle damaged, or you know, all the printing is wearing off, which is really cool. And that's on the back. He has his Emmett name badge, which is on the bottom. Can barely see that. And the last one is Sweet Mayhem. This is probably the coolest figure ever. I mean, it's a Friends mini doll, but you know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But if you really don't want to know who this is under the mask, I mean, even though it's been officially leaked, or it's even on the box art of this set itself, but if you really don't want to know, I guess, then you can probably get off the video now. But once you take it off, you get this. It's a mini doll. And she kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn. Another reason why she reminds me of Harley Quinn is because she gets this weird hairpiece. It's really interesting, actually. It kind of looks... I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's such a cool hairpiece. On the top, you get this kind of... I don't know, it's just a weird look that makes it really shiny. And it's only on the top, which is really different. I've never seen that before. And I really like that. And you can exchange that and you can either put her helmet and put her hair on the included cylinder piece, but obviously it wouldn't make sense for her it would look like she was having a wig. So instead you can just put the hair on her if you want to show her face, and then put the helmet on instead on this kind of, yeah, on the cylinder piece. It kind of looks weird because it just, if you can see, it just kind of goes all around. It doesn't really have its own stand, which is kind of weird. But the minifigure itself, or the mini doll itself, it's a standard Lego Friends mini doll, and it's just different because there's no printing at all, which obviously you can't do that on a mini doll, a Lego Friends mini doll. And the wings are what make it really cool. You get the kind of flapping, and you can take those off if you want, but yeah. And the weird thing is that even though I put her head all the way down, it's still kind of shaky, which is kind of weird. Maybe if anyone has Lego Friends set, they can tell me why this is the case, but it's just, it keeps moving around. It just doesn't feel like it's secure. And the legs obviously just go like that. And yeah, I'm not a fan of Lego Friends at all, but it's just because this is for the Lego Movie 2, and the figure itself, they just made it 10 times more cool. And once you do that, you put it on, and then this is the cool part, because once, well, it's not really that cool, but once you put it in here, it fell off, so if I can find that, so once you are ready to maybe fly her in the ship, then you can put her inside, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. There's enough space for her wings. Obviously I can't position them correctly, and then obviously its legs won't be attached there either, but there you go, it fits perfectly, and there's a little bit of wiggle room, which is cool, and then you close it and it's perfect. And then I still don't want to use the sticker feature because I don't know, I just want to keep it for some reason. There's no use for the stickers anyways, for me at least, because I'd rather just keep it in perfect condition. And I think the included pieces, she came with a few kind of blasters. I don't know where to find those either. I keep losing all these things. But she comes with 2 weird blaster pieces that are attached on the bottom of her legs. And yeah, I mean, this set is just really awesome. 3 figures, or 2 minifigures and 1 mini doll, and a really amazing ship. And yeah, you get that, and I think it's, yeah, $70. So it's not that bad, but I still feel like the price is way too high. Because I saw the house set, it was the same price, but it had way more pieces. So there were different amount of pieces for the same price, which is kind of weird. But that's just my problem. But yeah, I'm gonna review the other set tomorrow, or even later today. It's already night. It's gonna be way later after that. But I'll try. But yeah, I'll try to get the other sets too, because as soon as I went to the Lego store, half the sets, even the Benny, the popular Benny set, got sold out in basically 0.3 seconds, because everyone really loves that set, because it's just basically 4 different spaceman colors. That's cool, but I'll try to find that too once it gets back in stock. And there's still definitely more Lego Movie 2 sets I can get, and I will get that later, or maybe even the end of this week, or not even end of this week, maybe next week, or throughout the the start of next year. So yeah, but other than that, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.